Hello, it's Thursday, the 30th of July. As I record this, it's actually 1:57 in the afternoon, if you really wanted to know. But thought I'd just take this opportunity just to give you a little bit of an update of what's going on in the life of the church and just some reminders for any of you that might have forgotten things, because I know last weekend was a little different. So hello, it's great to be able to speak to you again. First of all, I know we always say this every week and every time we do this, but I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has donated food to the food bank. Again, this week we had a couple of crates worth of food. Thank you so much. Also, I want to say a big thank you to the people that come and help sort the food and take the food where it needs to. I want to say a big thank you to Paul and Hilary Crook. Thank you. I want to say a big thank you to Miriam. Thank you. You guys coming in, sorting out that food and taking it to where it needs to go has been a massive support for us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I want to remind you, we're going to keeping the reception room open between 9 and 12 on a Wednesday for any food bank drop-offs, but I understand if you're going back to work, you might not be able to make that. You can still donate food for the food bank. People and families are still in need of it. All you need to do is, if you can't make it on Wednesday between 9 a.m. and 12, then all you need to do is email me, steve@riversideelim.com, or Liz, and we can at liz@riversideelim.com, and we can arrange a time that works for you, because actually there are lots of people that still need your help, and actually I'd hate to think people wouldn't be able to get the support they need just because our lives were starting to get busier again. So please, if you were giving to food bank and you want to continue to, we really need your help. Please keep donating. Thank you for everyone who tuned in last weekend to Elim Family Festival. It was a great weekend. I was very tired by the end of it, plugging into all those screens. I hope Paul's message on Sunday, if you tuned in, really spoke to you. It spoke to us about there being a new sound in church. It really captured something that both Liz and myself and the elders, we all feel that God is saying to us. If you want to go back and revisit it, you can. It's on the Elim Family Festival YouTube channel and their Facebook page. You can go back and watch that yourself. But this weekend, we are back. Whoop! We are live. We are back. We are 10:50 for the preamble, 11 a.m. live. There'll be some worship. There'll be some notices. There'll be a message. And please just rejoin us, as it's the last week in the What Can I Do series. And we're looking at the last part of the Great Commission. And it'd be great to have you joining us there. People are asking, how are things going with the coffee shop? Last Thursday, we did an update for you from the coffee shop. Things continue to move forward. Painting continues to happen again. Thank you for any volunteers that have come in during this time. As I'm giving this notice, we have contractors in there doing some of the painting that we can't reach, or it might not be safe enough for us to reach. And we're meeting regularly with the team just to see what we can do next and the direction we're going in. Things are happening and it is moving forwards. And we will show you more and more of it by video as and when we can. But right now we're just giving them the space to do some painting and let the contractors work. But it's some great stuff happening at Just Love at Clementine's. We are really excited about what this means for the mission of Riverside Elim in Bewdley. Saturday is the 1st of August. So we're going to be putting out another Her Story out on the 1st of the month, 1st of August, which is Saturday. We will be putting out a Her Story. Women, look in your inboxes for that. Also, our Alpha starts up again this Sunday. Everyone on the Alpha course should have the Zoom link and all the resources. If you've lost it, if you've forgotten it, or even if you've not joined us but you want to join us, email me, steve@riversideelim.com, and I will get all of that to you. And finally, just something encouraging. I'm reading Luke. And Jesus, in Luke 7, raises a widow's son from the dead. Okay? And actually, he was moving between towns, and he went to a town called Nain. And as he got to the town, he saw this big funeral procession. And what I love was he saw this massive crowd in this funeral procession, but he also saw the mother. And he saw that the mother was a widow. So she literally, son had gone, her husband was dead. Jesus saw her and saw her circumstance. He didn't just see her, he saw that she was a widow. And in verse 13, it says, when the Lord saw her, his heart went out to her, and he said, don't cry. After this, Jesus went and performed the miracle of raising the son back to life. This widow who had no husband and no son, she would have been destitute in this culture. Jesus saw her situation and his heart went out to her and he reassured her. He told her not to cry. He put his arm around her and then performed the miracle of bringing her son back to life. What an incredible miracle. Sometimes we can get hung up on the miracle of bringing the son back to life, but actually, what about just the bit beforehand where Jesus looks at her, sees her circumstance, and reassures her in her circumstance in a loving way with compassion? His heart breaks for her, and then he performs a miracle. We are called to be like Christ. Let's not just see each other. Why don't we see each other's circumstances? Whose circumstance can you see? And we can be speaking love and life and reassurance into people's lives. And right now, in a crazy pandemic world, people need it. Let's not just see people. Let's see their circumstances and speak the love and light of Christ into them with the compassion, the same compassion that he showed to this woman. He saw her circumstance and he loved her. Let's be a people that act with that compassionate heart as well. Never forgetting that Jesus does that for us too. And you might be there thinking, I need some of that compassion. Reach out to Jesus. Be vulnerable. And you will experience the compassion of Christ, which changes lives. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Follow the government guidelines. And I'll see you soon.